Las Vegas, Nevada.
Here we go.
So New York wins the tip. And the starting group for the Spurs. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wemby at the 5. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. Inside, here's Hart. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it for Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Fox feeling it out a bit. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. To the paint, here's Clarkson, and he dunks it down.
Clarkson leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
San Antonio with the ball. 6-point game. A pass to Fox. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Ahead, here's Barnes. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Hart outside. Castle against Clarkson. From deep, Brunson. Vassell grabs the board. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Fox. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 5.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Bridges finds Brunson. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Spurs with the lead. Here's Barnes, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's putting up about 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Knicks trail by 3. Clarkson outside. Bridges kicks to Hart. Connects from three-point range. Hart's got 5.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands, and he lets it fly.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by San Antonio, Towns sets the pick for Hart. The kick out to Towns. Another 3 for New York.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty 3.
And that one's good, Barnes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Towns a screen on Fox. Brunson no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Brunson, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Towns against Wembenyama, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. The Spurs also with the sub. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Rebound by Sohan. A pass to Fox. From about 16, that shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
On the wing, Fox. Pass to Sohan. Now Vassell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 7.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Sohan with the ball. Hart covering. The kick out to Barnes. A pass to Fox. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Stolen. Sohan, the pass to Fox. Deflects the pass. Sohan with the ball. Towns on him. Back to Fox. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brunson. Fox, no good.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Anunoby, right side. Pass to Towns. Out to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. They get it back. And he can't jam it through.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
One of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And here we are, the end of the line, the Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around. Leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
Now, here's Harper. His last outing, he had 8 points from deep three-point land. Here's Cornette, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Anunoby, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
He misses the free throw. San Antonio making a switch here. Waters is checked in. Good on the second free throw. And here are the Knicks now. 3-point lead. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now Harper, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Waters. Down low. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Quick lift off the floor there. Jeremy Sohan.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. And Anunoby now top of the key. Outside, Towns. The three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got a couple of threes now in the first for New York.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Spurs trail by 4. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hart, and it's Bridges in for Jalen Brunson. The Spurs also with the sub. Champagne's checked in. On defense, the Knicks. 4-point game. Outside Harper, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Spurs. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And right now for San Antonio,
what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Now here's Towns. He had a big outing in that Magic game as well. 6 to shoot. Back to McBride. Pass to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Sohan. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Bridges with the steal. Now here's Towns. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's McLaughlin. Outside Harper. And Bridges with the block.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes.
Oh!
Wow. When Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Pass to Cornette. Stolen by Robinson. To the inside. Towns. Towns is doubled. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And Bridges with the block.
That activity on the defensive end paying off for Bridges right there.
Anunoby with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs trail by 10. And again, San Antonio turns it over.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And San Antonio also making a switch. Ryan's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Bridges. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Harper. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's all determination. Harper could have taken the whistle and gone to the line. Instead, he finishes the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Harper.
And something scouts found very appealing about Dylan Harper. His skills are ahead of the rookie curve. He's got a deep bag already. A lot of moves that other guys would need to get schooled on.
Just 3 on the clock, and it's blocked. And that concludes the first quarter of play. New York ahead. They're up by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
Well, they've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembenyama. Then there's Harper. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Waters in at the shooting guard. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Shot clock at 6. Johnson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Over in the corner, McBride tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Wembenyama. And here is Harper. Over McBride. Harper's shot's good.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you, Kevin.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Clarkson, he's checked in for Yabusele. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs. Well, so far, this NBA Cup final has lived up to the hype. It's been a competitive game.
Yeah, and both teams came ready to play because they know what's at stake. A trophy, prize money, and a chance to raise a banner.
The Knicks leading by 7. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
So he can't get either to fall. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Harper. Over McBride. Harper, no good.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Back to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Waters. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Spurs shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Spurs trail by 4. Outside Harper. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Cornett finds Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. DB, it's hard to believe, but OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
Spurs trail by 5. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And New York making a change here. Towns is checked in. Fox, he's checked in for San Antonio. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And Towns the bucket on the assist for Bridges. And it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Fox. Here's Sohan. It's rebounded by New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Spurs trail by 7. Harper up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Inside, there's Cornette. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns. Here's McBride. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Harper kicks to Fox. Over McBride. There's Cornette. Lays it up and banks it in. Cornette's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Towns dishes to Clarkson. No good on the 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Sohan, the pass to Johnson. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the Cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standing.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. San Antonio also making some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Luke Cornett. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Bridges against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Olynyk. Three-pointer, Fox. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And here's Towns. Fox with it, looking to get back on track here. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole. Clarkson outside. Anunoby outside. Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Johnson in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson scanning the floor. Towns down low. Defended by Sohan. And that one's good. Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
Spurs have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Johnson outside. Back to Castle. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Castle's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Anunoby outside. Towns against Olynyk. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Outside, Fox. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Anunoby.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Spurs trail by 4. Left side, Fox. Johnson, the pass to Fox. And Olynyk kicks to Fox. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Out to the right wing. Towns is double. New York moving the ball around. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. No good on the triple.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Olynyk. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Clarkson. Johnson with the rebound.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
A pass to Fox to the middle. And the rejection by Towns.
This is exactly what you need from Karl Anthony Towns on the defensive end.
Here's Clarkson. Johnson with the block.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
The Knicks leading by 4. Now, here's Anunoby. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
.146 left here in the second. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Hart, he's checked in for Anunoby. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. Spurs on defense. Trailing by 2 to the paint and stolen by Barnes. One-on-one fast break. Fox from outside, and the three ball is good. Fox has got 10 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
1:10 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Vassell outside. That three off the mark. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Bridges passes to Hart. Back to Bridges. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
That free throw, no good.
You watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era, has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs. And he sinks the second. Knicks shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Brunson kicks to Hart. Pass to Towns. Clarkson outside. Bridges for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Cornett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie, it was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know, the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more. Ernie.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, Ernie.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We've got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And San Antonio shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. In at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Inside, Hart finds Towns. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin, and the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
The free throw drops for Towns. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
And he makes both free throws.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside, Fox. Pass to Wemby. It's rebounded by New York. They've held a 12-point lead early. Fox against Brunson. And here's Towns. Towns is doubled. Hard bounce pass. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. Over Castle. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Castle against Hart. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fox. He's got 10.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Back to Barnes. Pass to Vassell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set. Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Pass to Castle. Hard against Barnes. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Trying to get something going. And the rejection by Towns.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Now, here's Clarkson. Castle covering. Here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Towns, a screen on Fox. Fox against Brunson. Hart the pass to Towns. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Over Barnes. Hart, no good. Spurs trail by 4. To the inside. Here's Wembenyama. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wembenyama has got his second bucket of the game to go. Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. And the rejection by Wembenyama. Brunson against Wembenyama.
And the incredible reach of Wembenyama, helping him knock away that one.
Pass to Vassell. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Hart outside and stolen by Barnes. Here's Castle. Stolen by Clarkson. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Jordan Clarkson has the kind of speed and athleticism to get out in transition and be a problem.
Now Fox. 10 points for him. Pass to Castle. Wembenyama, a screen on Clarkson. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that drops, so they now lead by one.
A generational talent. For Wembenyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
The offensive rebound. Hart, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
He hits both from the stripe.
There wasn't a whole lot of waiting around to find out if Wembenyama was the real deal or not. He established himself very early on as an elite talent in this league, and his potential is unreal.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. Mikal Bridges, number 1.
And typically you have your centers or power forwards contesting the shots down low, but he can come flying in from the wing to block shots.
Brunson, left side. Shoots over Fox. Brunson kicks to Hart. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
Well, I think for New York,
What an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
In the corner, it's Bridges. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Castle finds Vassell. Hits the three-point bomb. Vassell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Hart outside. Drives to the hoop. Pocket 6. They get it back.
Batted away by Wembenyama with authority. Victor saw that coming a mile away.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Brunson against Fox. Wembenyama left side. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson against Fox. Outside, Towns. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Outside, Fox. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Vassell, no good. Knicks trailed by 3. Brunson outside. Hart kicks to Towns. Towns is double. Back to Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Here's Fox. 10 points for him. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. Now Castle. Drops in the tray. Castle's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in, so San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes. Johnson's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Brunson. 7th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Sinks the triple. Bridges has got 10 points.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Hart with a screen on Harper. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Brunson missing. Bridges against Harper. Sohan. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Brunson. He's got 8. Towns is double. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Here's Harper. Cornette. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Here's Fox. 10 points for him. He doesn't hit that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Hart the pass to Anunoby. A miss that time would have put him up. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. On the wing, Fox. Defended by Bridges. 6 to shoot. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 12.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Hart outside. Towns sets the pick for Hart. To the inside. Fox with it. Bridges covering. Outside Harper. Fox passes to Harper. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
First free throw is good.
What you admire about Mikal is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And San Antonio with the change here too. Champagne's checked in. San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Sohan finds Johnson. Off target from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges outside. New York moving it around. McBride. New York, no good that time either. Sohan with the ball. And here's Harper from the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Spurs lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And it's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembenyama. Then there's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie in at the shooting guard position. That puts them in the lead. Towns has got 31. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's McBride. Outside Robinson. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Out to Clarkson. They get it again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, that's a strong finish, and Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for the Spurs.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against Miami, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Harper the pass to Sohan. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's selective in terms of three-point shooting, but Sohan really only goes for the threes he knows he can make.
Clarkson against Harper. Towns a screen on Harper. Clarkson looking for an opening. Shoots over Harper, and the shot falls short this time.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Shooting two.
First one falls for Fox. He's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Harper, a pass to Fox. Back to Harper, puts up a three. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Towns with it. Sohan's there. Towns, the pass to McBride. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McBride's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Fox. Wemby, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Fox. Knicks with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Anunoby, here we go. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wemby outside. Stolen by Robinson. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Harper.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
So for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And San Antonio with the change here too. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Sohan.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
Fox dishes to Harper. Pass to Wembenyama. Wembenyama, too easy for the big man.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
New York leading by 3. Brunson outside. Good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Wembenyama for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. New York has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. To the paint, a slam dunk by Robinson.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Spurs trail by 4. And Fox has it in the corner. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Hart, wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Johnson can't hit. Knicks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Yeah, when Clarkson came into the league, this guy more of a slasher, but boy, has he improved his range.
San Antonio's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. For 3, the shot by Wembenyama, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Hart kicks to Brunson. Clarkson outside. Robinson a screen on Wembenyama. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
And the first one at the line is good.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Spurs also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You know, he may be kicking himself for that one miss, but establishing the 2-possession lead was key.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
New York leading by 3. Pass to Towns. Over Wembenyama. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Towns has got 38 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Fox. Here's Castle. Barnes right side. Back to Vassell. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. On the wing, Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Towns, high post. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
Spurs trail by 7. Outside, Fox. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
One shot.
The free throw off from Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Towns finds Brunson. Good work defensively by Fox.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And you could see that coming, right? Wembenyama taking on contact, getting the better end of that deal.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Wembenyama.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Here's Bridges. It's good from the top of the key. Bridges has got 9 points here in the second half.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Get there, get there.
Castle against Clarkson. Wembenyama. Rebounded by Towns. New York leading by 4. Now Clarkson. For 3. And it doesn't go. San Antonio's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter.
And how about the young fella, Wembenyama, with a big-time bucket.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Bridges. Fires the 3. Barnes rips down the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Fox. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, the touch. Pretty reversal.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is the exact guy you would pick to take that shot. Beautifully done.
Fox, and he gets the floater to drop.
And there's an example of Fox. Doesn't have to get all the way to the cup to be effective.
The Knicks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Now Brunson from outside. Barnes rips down the rebound.
Well, another 10-cut moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
To take the lead, and the rejection by Towns. 3-on-3. Brunson, hard fires, misses the three.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Jalen Brunson. And he does not hit. And the Spurs with possession. The lead is 2. Fox knocks down the 3.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And down goes the 3.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Clarkson. No good from 3. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
Fires from way outside. Does not go. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And, man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. So long.